Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about karma. These people who think because they have 3D power and status and 3D wealth that they can outrun their karma or they can buy their way out of their karma. The divine sees everything, they feel everything, they smell everything, they hear everything. They know why we think, say, and do everything. And things that happen in the 3D first need to materialize in the spiritual. And if you're doing things in the 3D of a low vibration, of benefit to yourself, you're going to lose your spiritual pull. So as the shit is hitting the fan now for a lot of beings, regardless of your 3D wealth and your 3D status and power, you don't have any spiritual pull because it only sides with the positive and the beings of love. So as these people are trying to buy their way out of karma, it's like, do you not understand that when you have your sip of coffee or tea in the morning, source energy tastes that? When you stub your toe on the side of a door, and you need to put pressure on it, it hurts. Source energy feels that. So when you're emitting thoughts that are not of a pure nature and either want to stifle beings, if it's negative, source is gonna know that, and you're gonna add to your karmic debt. This is not the time to be contributing towards your karmic debt. It really isn't. It really isn't. Time is winding down. Like, karma and manifestations are coming into fruition like instantly. People need to be mindful. It's like people are still living like it's 5, 10 years ago. Like it's the end of days. Judgment is approaching. This is not, the world has never experienced this before. So people really need to be mindful if whatever you think, say and do, is it gonna, how is it gonna contribute towards my karmic debt? How is it gonna affect the balance of my karma now? Because at the end of the day, no matter how trivial you think it is, do you think that's not being documented on the Akashic records? Do you not think Mother Universe is gonna stand before all of us and let us know of that time when we flicked a cigarette butt or we did something to hurt somebody's feelings? Like, people just, we need to be really mindful now. And as I said in my last video, the shit is hitting the fan now and people are getting worried. People are getting worried and I kind of get it, but you just gotta, this is not the time to be low vibrational. This is the time to congregate in love. Regardless of what happened yesterday, move forward with love. That's all we need to be doing now. So I keep trying to say it. I'm in an area now where I've got to walk around with sage. I've got to burn sage walking about, and because that shit's expensive, I can't afford to be doing that. I've got to walk around with solfeggio frequencies. I'm waking up in the middle of the night and hearing demonic frequencies from next door, from upstairs. It's not nice. This spiritual warfare now is deep. It's deep, you know. So you make sure you're cleansing. Make sure you're doing your inner work, your shadow work. It's not really about. It's like people are sat at home watching TV and shit. Like, I don't know. I can't get it. Like it's the end of days. You need to be cleansing your soul. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to be like getting grounded. You need to start thinking about. You can't buy your soul back. Only you can sell your soul, and only you can save it. And once you give that to the devil, you, you can't get that back. No amount of money on the world's going to get that back. No amount of 3D power is going to get that back. And these beings on the earth that are low vibrational right now, who do have 3D power and 3D wealth, because you're low vibrational, your ancestors now side with the high vibrational beings of the planet. Your ancestors have discarded you because you're not of service to God, so therefore you have no spiritual protection. So your 3D power will only go so far. Whereas the beings of love have endless amounts of power. Our power goes throughout the dimensions. So people really need to be mindful now of what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're thinking. You know, so it's one of them. It's one of them. It's just the world of it. It's crazy out here now. It's crazy out here now. You know, you just gotta be positive. You gotta remain in that loving space. You know, I'm in an area quite littered with demonic entities, and soulless vessels, and beings of Archon. You know, I'm literally surrounded by them. You know, there's been a lot of betrayal, but I'm still here. I'm still serving. You know, I'm about to get on my knees now and pray. I'm about to sage my gaff. But it is one of them. Just please be mindful of it, like, because this is not a joke. This is the end of days. Yeah, this is the end. This is judgment. So I'm quite fortunate, regardless of the betrayal and the hard times I get subjected to. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be subjected to such betrayal and hardships and negativity, especially as I'm living with God now. And it's been the hardest 2 years of my life, this. Prolonged consistently. But that's what you get when there's over 12,000 species of demon on the planet. And they all look human. So my discernment has been, over the past 18 months, my discernment has been absolutely tested and stretched. Because I get the demonic beings want to smile in my face and say, hello, I've got loads of questions and how you doing? And I get the children of God aloof through apprehension and anxiety. So it's like, you know, when your third eye's open, it's literally the Matrix. It's a game. And it's why I have to kind of spend now copious amounts of time alone to recharge and to ground and to meditate and to pray and to let's call it what it is. There's very few beings on the other side of that door that are on my frequency now. You know, I'm trying to not let the demonic beings who walk around dressed as humans. I'm not trying to let her affect me. There's all stuff. They're everywhere though. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. But I'm alright. You know, my soul is protected. You know, but it is tough times. But you persevere in love. You know, you make sure you're doing your grounding. Make sure you're praying to your spirit guides and your ancestors. Yesterday's gone. We can't take it back. There's many things what I want to take back. You know, I've made mistakes, I've made errors, I've missed opportunities, but all we can do is live in the present and try and make it the best it is. So it's tough times there for the beings of God right now, but keep your chin up, you know, keep your face strong, keep that heart pumping, you know, be that warrior inside. You know, you hearing me? So yeah, just keep it loving and all that, and yeah, peace and love to the next one. But yeah, please be mindful. Please be mindful of everything you're thinking, you're saying, you're doing now, because Mother Universe is jotting that down. That's on our Akashic records, you know. Like Mother Universe is jotting that shit down. You know, I mean, we're gonna have to. Every being on the planet is gonna have to step before her and be judged. So that's what it is. So yeah, have a great day. I don't know what time of day it is around the world, but I hope you have a great day. I hope it's full of peace, love, joy, and no negativity. And make sure you're doing them. Make sure you're doing them protection rituals. You know, send all that send all them hexes, them curses, them spells right back to sender. You know, serious man. We don't want it, man. We don't want you on our planet anymore. Yeah. Just because you look like you're from this planet, we know you're not. I know you're not. My third eye is wide open. I can see these nasty demons, these hybrids, man. I can see them. It doesn't take me long now. It doesn't take me long now to see into the soul of these beings now. Some of them can't even look at me. Straight away I know. That's either a draconoid, a reptilian, a small grey, an insectoid, an iguanoid. Like, people are walking about who are still asleep. And do you not know these beings that these like 18-foot insectoids, half human, half insect, and it's just walking about in some small elderly woman with a shopper. Or there's like an arachnoserpentoid, whatever thing, quarter spider, a quarter snake, and half a human. But it just looks like a little 9 to 11-year-old boy playing football. It's heavy now. It's heavy now. So make sure you're make sure you're wearing them crystals. Make sure you're charging them, cleansing them in the full moons, in running water. Make sure you're saging with cleanse. Make sure you're cleansing with your sage. Make sure you're keeping yourself protected and grounded, and just be the best you can to not succumb to the dense energies that are absolutely littered all over our planet now. So yeah, so I hope you have a good day. Peace, love, and light, and always, you know, that's all it is. So yeah, take care, God bless, and see you in the next one. Peace.